Hello, greetings. Okay, my friend of mine brought up about Aghartha, and when I did channelings of how to find it, of how to run into it, basically. Of course, you have to have a boat, maybe a plane, but you're not allowed to fly around the North Pole. But when I do channelings in the past, I saw like a hole going into Aghartha, or there was an opening somewhere to Aghartha. I didn't quite understand what it was. And of course, there's a story here of, I'll go to it if I can find it. Okay. Of, this is, okay, hopefully I can put the link on the end of this video in the description. I forgot yesterday of the others, but this is a story about, Byrd was his, Admiral Byrd. Long story short, basically, he was following somebody else, their voyage to the North Pole, and then he ended up in Aghartha, from what I remember from the conversation. So basically, he followed that route by boat, and they ended up. He had a couple of friends with him. I haven't read this whole thing. I'm too out of it right now, but he ended up in Aghartha, and there was giants and very big plant life and all kinds of stuff. So, of course, your vibration has to be kind. Are you, connected to yourself, basically? Do you know who you are? You know what I mean? Not any ego to, build a Walmart when you find Aghartha, basically. When you start building Walmarts in Aghartha, this world's gone. So anyway, you start franchising McDonald's or whatever there, I just no thanks. So, and that's another thing I'm going to go into. So that was pretty fascinating about that. Shambhala, that's interesting. I was looking up all that also. But so anyway, when I do channelings, I saw giants. I also saw dinosaurs. But kind ones, not the crazy ones you see. Nice ones is what I saw. I think you've seen that in fiction. Like you see somebody riding a dinosaur and it's like riding a horse. I forgot where I saw that, but it's like that. I don't see a dinosaur is eating anybody either. There probably is some that do that in the lower realms of Aghartha, but for the most part, and I saw paradise, and basically I think we're going to be mostly connecting with that as we go into more of a higher density. Basically, bringing that energy into the more we know about it, the more we can bring it into our reality also. That's right, there's a centered sun. The sun will extend that. I did not see. Now clouds. It's just, it's a higher dimension, basically. So, and I believe also the Nazis were there. I saw a picture of it, and then I wouldn't be surprised because it did feel quite real when I saw they have a drawing of the Nazis in Aghartha, so I'm not surprised. But anyway, it's pretty fascinating story. Of course, the South Pole and the North Pole are the entryways. And I guess there are other little entryways throughout the world, but Pyramid of Giza, that's pretty fascinating. So that was pretty interesting to have. Also, kind of like a downer in summary. Oh yeah, the website's working again. It comes with some sort of glitch. So you can create an account for the webinars and stuff like that. That was down. That's just some situation there. But also I want to go into, this is kind of not that important, but I'm lost interest so I can talk. I'm reading about fast food. Just to give you anybody that cares about fast food, you know, it's kind of everywhere. It's like, gosh. Um, and I think it is Anunnaki controlled. Yes, I'll go into that later. But basically, I'm reading about Fast Food Nation. And just to give you a sum where fast food came from. Now, there might be another version of this, but hot dog stands, it started with, and then went to the drive-in, you know, where the cars parked and the girls come out. And I haven't looked into the beginning of that like I care, but anyway, when McDonald's, the first one was started, and I forget where it was. It doesn't matter. It was started in California. Only one. You know, they used to have the drive-in theater, the drive-in. Then they got rid of that, and they got rid of all their menu items and just did the ones that were popular: hamburger, you know, shake, whatever, fries, and just did a speedy system and cheap. And that was the idea, to make it, because the drive-ins weren't like that. They were wrong, and they're breaking glass and breaking, you know, breaking all the stuff, you know, the dishes and all that. So they went to paper. And so when they created this, it became popular eventually. And so the guy that invented Taco Bell apparently was not too far from there. So that's where he got the idea, why not make tacos like this? So it was duplicated before it was franchised. The guys that created Burger King and Carl's Jr., that's Hardee's. So all of them, you can thank all of them for you know, ruining our lives. So anyway, or however you want to look at it. So it was pretty fascinating. I'm just going through it little by little, but you know, it's pretty interesting to see where the play came from. Here's something else. I think that's it. Okay. All right. After this, I'm going to connect to Anunnaki. A lot of positive ones have been connecting to me recently. It's kind of like the Men in Black. You know, the Men in Black connect to heal, and I believe the Anunnaki is doing that now. And my version of what I see going on, how many people connecting it to the Anunnaki? What I see the Anunnaki connected to the Illuminati, top of the pyramid, off planet, and it's Anunnaki. There are Dracos there also, but I see Anunnaki mostly. I don't think Anunnaki and Draco are the same. Now that Anunnaki can be a Draco or whatever, they do whatever they're doing. That's what I see. Some Illuminati are here, yes. A lot of them feel like they're off planet though, like Mars. I don't know where they are, but they're not only they're far, but they're in Aghartha building a Walmart. I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, I hope they're not doing that. So I don't think they're doing that. But anyway, that's what I see as for Anunnaki. Now, those are the negative ones, but I see the positive ones also. If you watched Project Camelot, of course, there's a lot of information there, but some part of the secret space program have seen them. And I don't think they're negative. I think some of them are not, but they're difficult to deal with. Apparently, I've had a long connection with them, so I kind of have an idea. So that's the Dracos they're part of the top of the pyramid, definitely, but I see most of the Anunnaki there as like their main, I don't know, it's like back and forth bickering to some regard. I do feel the negative is losing their grip, yes. And the positive is finally becoming more influential. And as for Trump and all that, okay, I gotta look at positive with Trump. Okay, dirtbag, rich. Okay, Illuminati puppet, probably. But it's like, let's put it this way, like events such as an immigration thing, not perfect, but a shaking up. There's potential of derailing our reality and hopefully allowing us to see more than just going to work and going to the movies and doing da 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 da. allowing us to unbalance this and see more of what's going on. That's the positive side of it. You know, he might last 100 days and then get kicked out. Who knows? Anything's possible. So anyway, that's why I want to be more clear about the positive side of what's going on. So anyway, all right. Blessings all. And hopefully I have enough energy to do a quick channeling. Okay, much love, blessings, and thank you for your support and everything. Blessings.